All right, guys, so we are in the assignment. All right, the assignment is called subject pronouns, and it is in the class notebook, so I'm going to go ahead and start working here. We are going to talk about subject pronouns today. Now, subject pronouns are something that you know and that you have used before. You use them in English all the time, all right? So, for example, if we are going to talk about Bob, all right, let's talk about Bob. Bob is funny, Bob is nice, Bob is handsome, Bob is great, Bob is lovely, Bob is funny, Bob likes basketball, Bob runs in the park every day, Bob, right? At some point, you're going to get sick and tired of hearing the name Bob. Instead, we would say he. Now, in English, we have lots of subject pronouns. We have I, you, he, she, we, y'all, they, you all. I think that's pretty much it for the most part, okay? Like running off the top of my head, right? In Spanish, there are more subject pronouns because in Spanish, they think that gender is really, really important. And so they apply genders to certain things, okay? So we're going to fill in this box on your, this is the subject pronouns chart, all right? You will have this chart for forever, all right? The same chart is applied and used throughout the rest of your Spanish learning career, okay? So in this first box, you'll see I have everything. There's some bold letters and there's some non-bold letters. So the bold letter is S, and that is for the Spanish because I want the Spanish to be bold and stick out in your mind. And then the E is not bolded, and that's for the English word. So the directions say in the table below, type both the Spanish and the English subject pronouns in the correct boxes. A filler for each Spanish and English word has been added to each box, and that's what that S and E is, all right? So in this first box here, this box is going to say yo. So I need you to, don't erase the S before you start typing. Otherwise, it's not going to get bolded. Sorry. Type yo, Y-O, yo. Yo means I. Right, yo. And we've seen that word before. You've seen it. Yo soy, I am. Okay. You've seen that before. In the next box below, this is going to say tú. Oh gosh, I did it again. Sorry. T-U. Now, this one here, we can't just leave it alone. It is particular. The word tú needs an accent. So I'm going to erase my letter U. I'm going to go up top to insert, symbol, more symbols. And I'm going to click on this one that says Latin small letter E with acute. Okay, I did that. I'm going to click insert and close. So T-U with an accent means you. If you do not have the accent, it is wrong, all right? T-U, just T-U, means your. T-U with an accent means you. So there is a difference. The accent does matter. It is important, okay? Then down here, this bottom row, the top one here, we're going to have L, and this one is going to be spelled E with an accent, L. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go before the S. Maybe can I delete it now? Yeah, okay. I'm going to go to symbol, more symbols, and I'm going to find the E, Latin small letter E with acute, and insert and close. So those are the only accents we're going to need today, all right? We're not going to need any others, just the U with the accent and the E with the accent. All right, so then we have E-L, E with an accent L. Now, if you don't have the accent over the letter E, that is not right. You are then saying the instead of he. So please make sure that you have the accent over the E. The way that I remember that one, the difference between el as in the and el as in he is he wears a crown, all right? And the crown is that little accent. All right, and el means he. We just said that. All right, the next one, right below L, we are going to type ella. Ella, E-L-L-A. That is not pronounced Ella. This is not Rihanna's song, Under My Umbrella. Ella, Ella. Nope, this is Spanish. It's pronounced ella. All right. You wouldn't say tortilla, right? Like tortilla. You wouldn't say quesadilla, right? So those double L's are pronounced kind of like the letter Y. All right. Ella means she, not shwe, she. Ella means she. All right, and then the bottom one here is usted, U-S-T-E-D. Now, sometimes it is abbreviated to a capital U-D with a period. All right, that's just the abbreviated form. It's kind of a shortened version. Now, this one means you formal. All right, so this is very important. In Spanish, there is a level of formality that is implied with language. All right, so the word usted, you would use usted if you are talking to the president, the principal, your friend's mom, your great-grandmother, okay? Usted is used to show respect, and it's used as a little level of formality, all right? It's not something that we have here in English. The only kind of equivalent that I would say is like in the South a lot, and this is not a Northern thing at all. In the South, you guys will respond, like if I'm like, hey, person, some of you will be like, ma'am, you know, it's kind of like that little level of respect thing, okay? So this entire column here is singular. We are only talking about one person at a time, all right? Now, if you are really interested in languages and like learning about the hows and whys and that kind of thing, this whole top row, this is all going to be first person, so I am included. This second row is going to be second person, so that's you are always included. And this third row is going to be the third person. We're talking about a single person, a him or a her, or multiple people, they. Okay, so don't worry about memorizing like the layout of that. You know, you don't need to know first person, second person, third person. You don't need to know all that. It's just for the people that want that extra piece of knowledge. Okay, so over on the right-hand side of the column, of this table, we are going to start this top one. We are going to type nosotros, all right? Nosotros. Now, nosotros means we, and this is males or mixed group. So nosotros can be a really useful word. Now, in Spanish, I say that that males are so fragile that they need to have their gender recognized all the time. There can be a group of 99 females and one male, just one, and we have to call this a mixed group. So it would be nosotros because of that one boy in there. All right. So if we have a word for we males, we need to have a word for we females. And that is going to be nosotras. Now, this word here, I really want to make sure that I know what it is. Sorry, I got to move this around a little bit. And so I'm going to change the font color because nosotras is a group of females. So it's we females. Now, on this document, it is just going to say F. All right. And that's for the females. We females. All right, so if there's a boy in the group, it can't be nosotras. Sorry, it's only females. All right, this box here was already filled in for you. Vosotros means y'all, males or mixed group, and vosotras means y'all, females. This box here, the reason this was filled in for you is because this one is very infrequently used, all right? The vosotros form is used in Spain and in some parts of Argentina and in some other places, but for the most part, it's not really used. So the reason I'm filling this in for you is because I want you to see it and recognize it, but I'm not ever going to test you on it because that's not fair. We're not going to use it all that much. So just see it, recognize it, know that it's a thing, and call it good. All right, then on the bottom one, the bottom right-hand box, we are going to fill in these plural subject pronouns, okay? The plural of he, of él, is going to be ellos, E-L-L-O-S, ellos means they, and this is males or a mixed group. All right. Again, if there is a single male in the group, we have to use ellos. And if you're ever in doubt and you're like, I'm not really sure if that's a guy or a girl, you can always just use ellos. The male, use the male version if you're never quite 100% sure. Okay. All right, the next one we have the plural version of she, if we're talking about multiple girls, is ellas. Ellas, and I'm going to go ahead and change the color of my AS there, just so I remember that it is all a girl. All right, ellas means they. Oops. Just females. Now, if there is a single male in that group, you can't use ellas because then you're calling him a girl, and that's not okay. All right, so ellas is they, females. And the last one, the one that we don't really have a very good like English translation for, is ustedes. Okay, and it is sometimes abbreviated to capital UDS period. All right, and ustedes means you all or all of you. Now there is a difference between you all and y'all. Okay. Y'all is very familiar. You're like comfortable with that group of people, okay? But you all is the way that you would address a group of people that, you know, maybe you're not quite comfortable with, you don't know very well, that kind of thing, okay? So you all is going to be used more in formal, a little more formal situations, okay? Not your groups of friends. All right, so then we're going to go ahead. This is our entire thing is filled out now. Our entire chart is filled out. So the left-hand side is singular. We're talking about one person, one thing. The right-hand side is plural. We're talking about more than one. All right, so we're going to go ahead and drag and drop. This is our next section here. It says subject pronouns, drag and drop. Directions, cut and paste the subject pronouns into the correct spots of the chart. All right, so we've got all of these 10 words here that we're going to go ahead and put into our chart below. So I'm going to scroll up a little bit. I'm going to see in this first, this upper left-hand box says yo. So I'm going to find yo. I'm going to click it. And I'm going to use my keyboard shortcuts to cut this. All right, so I'm going to Control X to cut. Click where I want it to go. Control V to paste it in there. Yo. Right. Now the layout, this layout is extremely important. You have to memorize this layout the way it goes. Otherwise you're going to kind of get mixed up and stay confused. So the layout is crucial. Don't mix it up. All right. Right below yo, we have tu, T-U with an accent. So I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to find tu, T-U with an accent. Click on it. Control X to cut. Click into that second left-hand row. Control V to paste the word tu into that box. Then in the left-hand third box, the first word we have is el, E with an accent L, so I need to find that. Okay, here it is, el. Click it, Control X to cut. Click on the third left-hand box, Control V to paste. Now I know that there are two other words that go in that box. The next one is ella, E-L-L-A, ella. I'm going to click on ella, Control X to cut, click right below L, Control V to paste. All right, and then I know there's one more, and it is usted. Okay, usted, so I'm going to click on usted, Control X to cut, scroll down to that left third box, Control V to paste. So in there I have, so my order should go yo, tú, él, ella, usted. Yo, tú, él, ella, usted. All right, then we're going to go ahead and move on to the right-hand column. This top word, I see we have nosotros. Okay, so I'm going to find nosotros. I'm going to click it. Control X to cut. Click into that top right-hand box. Control V to paste. And there's nosotros. Now I see up here that I have nosotras as well. But nosotras isn't listed here on this list. So I'm going to go ahead and type it just so I remember that nosotras goes in that box as well. All right. Next box we have vosotros. Vosotros is right here. I'm going to click on vosotros. Control X on my keyboard. Click into that second box on the right hand side. Control V in order to paste. And I can see that vosotras belongs in that box as well, but it's not here. So I'm going to go ahead and type vosotras. So that way I remember that vosotras needs to be in that box as well. Last box, we only have 3 more. First, we have ellos. Okay, so I'm going to click on ellos. Control X on my keyboard. Control V to paste. Boom. Next one we have is ellas. E-L-L-A-S. Ellas means they, girls. So I'm going to click on ellas. Control X to cut. Click right below ellos and Control V to paste. And the last one we have is ustedes. Ustedes is all of you or you all. I'm going to click on ustedes, Control X to cut, click right below ellas, and Control V to paste. All right. So it goes yo, tú, él, ella, usted, nosotros, nosotras, vosotros, vosotras, ellos, ellas, and ustedes. Okay? This order, this is your forever order. It will never not be this order. Okay? I got you. It will always, always, always be this order. All right. So let's work on some translations a little bit here. This says directions for the numbers below. Type the Spanish subject pronoun that corresponds with each of the people or groups of people. Type your responses into the turquoise boxes. Now, when I made this, my theory was like, oh, they'll just be able to erase this really quickly. Because like you can double click or triple click a line and it'll highlight, but it doesn't do that. So I'm really sorry. So we're going to have to erase a lot of things today. My bad. All right, so number 1 says I. So let's scroll up here. Find I. I is yo. Okay, so for number 1 right here, we're going to erase all this garbage and type yo. Y-O. Yo. Number 2. 2 is you friendly. Okay, so I'm going to scroll up here. Oh, I forgot to give you this. I'm so sorry. You, tú is friendly, or familiar. Sorry. That's really important. I can't believe I forgot that. Oh my gosh. All right, so you, friendly or familiar for tú. Okay, so we're going to go back down here. Oh gosh. Sorry. Okay. Type T, and then we need the U with the accent. So I'm going to click on Insert, Symbol, More Symbols, and it's this one here, Latin small letter U with acute, and Insert, Close. All right, then in the next one said U formal. Thank goodness I gave you this. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I spaced. All right, so U formal is usted. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and erase all this garbage. Type usted, U-S-T-E-D. And then if you want to type the abbreviation, capital UD period, that's fine. That way your brain gets used to seeing it and recognizing it. Number 4, we have all of you. Right here, all of you is ustedes. U-S-T-E-D-E-S. Okay. So for number 4, I'm going to type ustedes. U-S-T-E-D-E-S. And I am going to go ahead and type the abbreviation just so my brain gets used to it. Capital U-D-S period. All right. Number 5, she. She is ella. E-L-L-A. Right? So we're going to go ahead and erase all this. E-L-L-A for ella. Ella means she. Whew. Number 6. Okay. Juan y Pedro. So John and Peter. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's break this down. Okay. Here's how I would break this one down for you. Now, if you got this right away and you already know, good for you. All right. John and Peter. We have to look at this chart. Is that singular or plural? Plural, right? Because it's talking about more than one person. It's John and Peter. Okay. So I'm going to start at the top. Am I included in there? Does it say yo? Nope. So we can't use nosotros. We know that we don't really use vosotros, so we're probably not going to choose that one. So then let's look at ellos. They. Yeah, right? It's they. Those guys, right? John and Peter. They. Can you replace the words? So make a sentence. John and Peter run. They run. Is that the same? Yeah. So it's ellos. I'm going to delete all this. E-L-L-O-S. Ellos. All right. Number 7 says he. So we're going to scroll back up. He, right here, says L-E with an accent, L. So we are going to have to type that E with an accent. So I'm going to delete all this junk. Go up here to insert. Symbol. More symbols. And find that Latin small letter E with acute. Click on that. Click insert. And close. And the letter L. E with an accent L means he. All right, then number 8 says we mixed genders. All right, so I'm going to scroll up here. We mixed group would be nosotros. Okay, so number 8, we're going to erase all this junk. Type nosotros. Nosotros. Number 9 says they, and then it says F. Remember I told you earlier that if it just says F, it means female or familiar. Good. So they F. Let's see here. They females. Ellas. E-L-L-A-S. So we're going to erase all this. E-L-L-A-S. Ellas. All right. Last one, number 10. Well, last one in this section. Number 10 says Lola y yo. Lola y yo. Now this one is going to be a little tricky. Okay. Lola y yo. Lola and I. So we're going to scroll up. First, we're going to break it down. Are we going to do singular or plural? Plural, because it's talking about more than one person. It's talking about Lola and myself. Okay, 2 people. So Lola and me, or Lola and I. So starting here, we. Lola and I. Is that we? Yeah, right? So this is where it gets tricky. If you are a male, you are going to type nosotros because it's Lola. Lola's a girl. And so that makes you a mixed group. It's Lola, the girl, and you, the boy. I, the boy. Okay. If you are a female, you are going to have to type nosotras because it's Lola, the girl, and you, the girl. All right. So I am going to type both answers. However, if you are listening to the video, you will know that if you type both answers, I will mark it wrong because then you're not actually doing the work the way you're supposed to. So please make sure that you are listening and you are typing either nosotros if you are a boy or nosotras if you are a girl. All right, nosotros for boys, nosotras for girls. Do not type both. Okay. Don't type both. That's wrong. Okay. Pick a gender. If you're deciding to not pick a gender, then go with the gender neutral or the male version. Okay. Nosotros. It's just easier. All right. So our answers, we have yo, tú, usted, ustedes, ella, ellos, él, nosotros, ellas, and nosotros or nosotras. All right. Beautiful. So, oh, no. Huh. I just switched to the answer key. Sorry. Okay. So, we are going to go ahead and move on to this last section here. This one says match the following Spanish subject pronouns on the left with the English subject pronouns on the right by typing the letter of each match before the Spanish word. Whew. Okay, so we have 10 questions here. Number 1 says yo. We're going to scroll up, find yo. Yo means I. So I is the letter G. So right before, why can't I click? There we go. Right before yo, I'm going to type a big old G and a space. All right. And then I personally am going to go ahead and, gotta move this again. I'm going to do a strike through so I can like cross off the ones that I'm done with already. All right. Number 2, ella, not Ella, ella. All right. I'm going to scroll up, find ella. Ella means she. So ella is she. Ella, she. Now this is supposed to be the letter I. It kept capitalizing and wouldn't let me leave it a lowercase. So it is I. And then I'm going to strike it. You don't have to do that part. Okay? You just have to write the letter. Number 3 says ustedes. Ustedes. So I'm going to scroll up, find ustedes. Ustedes means you all or all of you. All right, so ustedes, all of you, right here. All right, so H. H. Number 4, we have nosotros. I'm going to scroll up, find nosotros. Well, nosotros means we, either males or a mixed group. So nosotros, we. Okay, I see a we here. That's my only we. All right, so it's going to be A. So number 4 is A. And I'm going to go ahead and strike through. Number 5, ellos, not ellos, ellos, E-L-L-O-S. Sorry, ellos means they, males are a mixed group. So we're going to have to find ellos is they. All right, here's a they, M for mixed or males. Yeah, so 5 is letter C. Okay, I'm going to type a C and a space. And then I will strike through. Number 6, tú. T-U with an accent. Scrolling up, finding T-U, tú, means you, friendly or familiar. Please, please, please make sure you have that friendly or familiar typed since I forgot to give you that part earlier. My bad. Say so. To, friendly or familiar. You, friendly or familiar. I'm sorry. So we have here is a you, friendly, and then we have a you, formal. It's not formal, so it's D. So 6 is D. All right. Number 7, we have ellas. E-L-L-A-S. Ellas. Ellas, right here, they females or they girls. They females, right here, letter E. So 7 is E. All right, almost done. Number 8, we have el, E with an accent, L. So I'm going to scroll up. El, he. All right, so el means he, letter F. All right. Number 9, usted. U-S-T-E-D, usted. Usted right here, you formal. All right, so you formal right here, J. So 9 is letter J. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and cross that one off. And then by process of elimination, we see that the only one we have left is you all, y'all. But I just want to make sure. So vosotros, I'm going to scroll up. Vosotros means y'all. Males are mixed group. Y'all. Yep. All right. Awesome. So 10 is B. So for answers, we have G, I, H, A, C, D, E, F, J, B. And that is it. Since it's in the class notebook, that means it automatically saves. So you can just go ahead and click turn in. Awesome. Thanks for learning subject pronouns.